Hey guys, here at Dublin Comic Con, it's going to be insane today. I'm here with Brian. We're at Comic Con Dublin, the summer edition, and it's fantastic. Already massive queues around the block. So Brian, is this your first time here?
Thankfully, no. My first time was actually 2019, and I didn't want to leave. They nearly had to drag me out, to be fair. No, I loved it. I was blown away. I met Charisma Carpenter as well, who played Cordelia in Angel. I skipped Buffy altogether, you notice. For me, being anywhere around my fellow comic book or Star Trek or sci-fi lovers, anime lovers as well, it's like I feel like an equal again, because unfortunately I just don't see it. I'm from Galway, and we travelled up to Dublin specifically for Comic-Con, and there's just not enough of kind of a haven for people like us who love this entire universe. You know, despite like I get people saying, act your age, and I'm like, how does one do that exactly?
Exactly.
I point out to people like what age George Lucas was when he created Star Wars, etc., and they kind of look at me like, but he's a millionaire. Yeah, it's like, if I had that brain, I would be as well.
So wait, Marvel or DC?
Oh, to be honest with you, man, I love Spider-Man, I love Batman, I love characters with depth. It really doesn't bother me. You know, Spider-Man I can still relate to him now at the age of 33. You know, he's like trying to fight, Doc Ock, and at the same time, oh my God, I have to get this paper in for, college as well. And then you've got Batman, who is just this deeply, deeply dark, but wonderfully, moving character, because he feels he's alone, but he's got the Bat family, and I even actually used the Bat family quite a lot during my degree in sociology,
So hold on, you brought Harley with you today,
I did.
You brought a DC, Marvel and DC, the best of both. Harley Quinn, is this your first Comic-Con?
Yeah.
It is. Are you excited? It's fantastic. I love your costume. You look awesome.
Who made your costume?
My mom.
Oh, good job, Mom. All right, here with the legendary Will Sliney. And the last time I saw him was Comic-Con South Africa 2 years ago, and amazing artist. Love his work. He did the very end cover. So today we're going to be talking to Will.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, what's going on in the Irish comic market?
It's been booming over the last few years. There's been so many people that have kind of broken into Marvel and DC and all of these places, which is really nice to see. Obviously, everything was kind of paused here convention-wise for the last while, so it's nice to have this is the first time a lot of mates of mine, the other comic book artists and writers that work for these companies, kind of have got to meet up with each other for the last little while and to catch up with all the books that they have coming out. So, geez, off the top of my head, Stephen Mooney's doing a big image book. Declan Shalvey's doing an image book. We're doing one here as well. I'm doing one with Charles Soule. So
Which one's yours?
So Charles and I are doing a book called Hell to Pay.
Too sick.
Yeah, so that's coming out from Image Comics in November. I don't think that's announced yet, but it's okay. It's nearly about to be announced, so it's totally fine.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, exactly. So Charles and I worked on Star Wars: The Rise of Kylo Ren together. We've been pals for a long time, and then this story started kind of forming together over the course of the last few years. So I'm excited to finally have it out, and we're planning for a big kind of universe of stories that will kind of continue on and on. And just kind of coming off the back of the book that we did on Kylo Ren, like we got such support for that, we're really kind of excited to see how Hell to Pay does when it comes out.
I am super excited. I will definitely pick up a copy. Guys, you heard it here first. Grab Hell to Pay. It's going to be big. Love the Spider-Punk. We know this from South African Comic-Con and
right.
Silver Surfer Black. Silver Surfer Galactus going to be huge. But what an insane artist, mad talent. Dig this dude. And we'll catch you on the flip side.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
With Stephen Mooney and Declan Shalvey. And
Declan Shalvey.
Absolute legends in the Irish comic game. So,
compositions are really nice.
Could you please tell us what's it like in the current climate in the Irish comic markets? The trends that you've noticed?
I think right now is probably the healthiest we've had it. Every year it seems to be growing. when Declan and I started in comics, there wasn't really an industry in Ireland. There was us and maybe 2 or 3 other people looking to break into the American market, which we all eventually did. But we would never have in any way called it an Irish market. There was no indigenous Irish indie books at that stage, which there are now. Like if you see Rogue Comics are here beside me, and they're a sizable publisher now. They've got multiple books, all produced in Ireland by Irish talent. Yeah. So it's in good health. We've loads. My personal favourite is loads of girls and women now coming in, which again we had none of that. But I was told Sausage Fest when I was coming in. It was depressing. But now we have. My colorist Trina. She's a pro for Marvel, DC. She's another dub as well, Dubliner. So. So far I think we're doing really well. I've never seen it better. Now the pandemic has affected the same as well. It has affected everything. Sales were probably down, but the work never stopped on the independent side of things. So I think you'll see it bounce back. And this is probably the first show where we're going to see maybe a little bit of it. Like sales are good. They sold out of tickets. So all signs are good. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, and keep up the great work.
Thank you very much. It's an absolute pleasure.
South African legend, Sean Isaacson. So, Sean, what are you doing here?
I am peddling my wares, selling comics and meeting wonderful people and fans. Like it's just,
Dude,
like getting out of the house.
Crazy work. Look at this man, and he's doing head sketches, but to see South African talent all the way here in Ireland is amazing. So, Sean, thanks so much. Absolute legend, and I'm sure guys will comment and be all excited that we see a South African over here at Dublin Comic Con. All right.
Yeah, selling prints, and people must come by, man. Just even if you want to say hi, that's cool.
Thanks. Cheers, Sean.
Peace. Have a good day.
I'm here with Gary from Limit Break Comics, and he's about to tell us what's going on in the Irish comic book scene. They've got a whole load of new, really cool issues here. So here we go. Here's Gary.
Hi guys. So comics in Ireland are doing really, really well. We're, as a community, getting a lot more people in at the small press level, at the professional level. Here at Limit Break Comics, we specialise on trying to push people from that small press level and really kind of get the most out of them, really kind of make really solid comics from an early point and at a local level. So a couple of the books that we have that you guys might be interested in, first of all is Turning Roads. Now, Turning Roads is a graphic novel anthology collection that takes tales from Irish folklore and reinterprets them for a modern era through the lens of science fiction and fantasy. So in Turning Roads, we have 18 creative teams from around the world, some of them from Ireland, some of them from further afield, and they're all reinterpreting, putting new spins on old tales from Irish folklore. And that was a project we put together last year in order to kind of showcase really the kind of talent that the Irish comics community has and showcase what Irish comics can do at a global level. And as a result of that, we've now done a follow-on anthology called Down Below. And Down Below is a anthology that mixes Greek mythology with film noir. So all the stories in there are some of the classic Greek myths that you'd know from, such as the Tale of Sisyphus, Orpheus and Eurydice, Hades and Persephone. All of them are put through a noir crime fiction lens to really kind of get a hard-boiled element. But the thing that was important for us with that is that they're not just simple reinterpretations of those myths, because we've seen that. All these stories are trying to do something different. So whether it's put a new spin on the tale, or whether it's just taking the theme or the core of the myth and working from that, that was what was important to us when putting Down Below together. And we're going to give to our friend here one of these flyers that has a QR code. If you scan that QR code, you guys will be able to download a free sample ash can of one of the stories in Down Below, so you'll be able to see for yourself the kind of stories that we're making. So that's us. We're Limit Break Comics. We put together a lot of stuff. It's all homegrown Irish comics, but we are very much globally focused in our outlook. So it's been a delight talking to you guys today, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Great. Thanks so much. Oh, wait, hold on. This is Gareth, and epic artist. Check out some of his work. Really sick. Yeah, give him a like, give him a follow. Right.